Hello, Bindi Babes. What's up today? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at all the April Boxycharm sneak peeks that are out so far. I also want to go over an interview that Joe Martin had with Glam with Suzanne, and I think some good points came out in that interview. And I'm not going to get into any March base box variations right now because I have two so far. I know more are going to come out, but I want to do that in a separate video. But first, I want to talk about some dates that are coming up. Our first date is on Monday, March 9th. It's early access for add-ons. Yes, make sure and save the date. It's for premium and Lux subscribers, and I will notify you as soon as it goes up. You will get an email notification from me, and then also I'll put it up on the community board and on Instagram. But the best way is to get on my email. I will tell you my email in just a bit. Then on Tuesday, Tuesday, December the 10th, we get to pick our choice item for our base box. So our third save the date is on Thursday, March the 12th. This is going to be our choice time for the April 2020 premium box. So make sure you are watching for that time. But if in the past you have missed choice, I have a remedy for you. It will cost you nothing. I have a notification email list. If you would like to get on, it doesn't cost you anything. My email notification list is sent out anytime I put up a video on my channel, my YouTube channel, anytime Boxycharm has Boxy pop-up open, when Choice opens, when there's add-ons, I send out a notification. If you would like to be on this, the only rules are you have to be subscribed to my channel, of course, and you have to be set to public so I can check and verify that. Then all you need to do is email me at kendyjane18@gmail.com, my email address, and I'll add you to the Bindi Babe list. And you won't miss another choice again. I keep watching all day on Instagram, and as soon as I see it on there, I have several people that notify me usually, and I put it up. So it's just as a courtesy. If you decide after getting on you don't want to be on it anymore, all you have to say is, Kendy, please take me off, and I will take you off. No strings attached. So let's first start off with the April Premium Box. Today we learned a few sneak peeks that are going to be in the April Premium Box. Okay, the first sneak peek is one or two items. It's a variation product. The first product is from Lunar Beauty. It's the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydrating Mask. This sells for $30. This is an intensely hydrating, warming face mask. It's infused with antioxidants. It will give you a glowing complexion and skin that's plump with hydration. It's for all skin types. It helps dullness, an uneven texture, dryness, and loss of firmness and elasticity. Honey is great for soothing and hydration, and it helps moisturize and nourish. It also has glycerin in it. This will add moisture, and it makes your skin very soft. They also add vitamin B to this, which is great for renewing and smoothing the skin. And this is a clean product. Looking at the reviews for this product, it gets 1,032 reviews, and it gets a 4.2 out of 5 stars. Some of the pros, they had over 800 of the 1,032 that were positive comments. I say a positive comment is in between 4 and 5, I would say. They say it's very hydrating. It takes away redness. She was scared to use it at first because of the warming effect, but she didn't even feel it. She thought maybe she put it on too lightly, but it didn't overwarm in any way. It has immediate results, one person said. It brightened a little, and her skin felt and looked great. Love the warming sensation. And another lady said it smelled great. Now, some of the cons. Now, there was only 10% of the 1,000, so that's around 100 people gave it 1 or 2 stars. That's not a lot. That's only 10%. One person said, no noticeable difference in the skin. Made her skin feel even drier. Made her break out. Several people said it made them break out. And one person said it stung her face every time she used it. I thought, Lord, if you use it one time and it stung your face, I would not put it on again. But this lady tried it like 3 or 4 times. And the last one I have, again, many people broke out. So what I'm suggesting for this product, if you get it, I would definitely do a patch test to make sure that your skin can handle it, especially if you do have sensitive skin. I would not put it all over my face. I would do a small patch test, maybe on my neck, to see how it goes first. So if you don't get this one first item, the second item is from Smashbox Cosmetics. It's from Smashbox Cosmetics. It's the LA Cover Shot eyeshadow palette. This sells for $45. It's inspired by the streets, sunsets, and skylines of LA. It puts a full-size eyeliner inside the palette. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free. It says, tap into your creative spirit that spreads from Venice Beach to downtown LA. Create eye looks with luxe, silky textures. You can make it bold or make it personal. This is your makeup palette to dream up new looks to make it real. Now, this palette may be fairly new. It only has 22 reviews on Sephora. It gets a 4.8 out of 5. 22 reviews is not a really good sample size, I'd say, to see exactly how it does. Some of the pros are it's gorgeous. The next person said she wasn't an expert, but she needed something for day and night, and also allowed her to do both warm and cool tone neutral. Exciting looks, and it fits the bill. Another review said it's an easy formula. It's great color payoff. Shimmers build up well. Love the liner for smoky eye looks. And one said this is her favorite palette. There wasn't many cons. I did read that the magenta shade is dull and that it's not pigmented. You have to build it up. Now, the second sneak peek in the premium April 2020 box is another variation between 2 products. Now, this next product you may remember seeing on my channel. It's from Pur Cosmetics. It's the Pure Barbie Endless Possibilities Signature Pressed Pigments Palette. You remember Joe's little daughter at Christmas time was playing with it at his house? That was in December. But they curate these in way ahead of time. Now, this palette sold for $24, and I say sold because Pure does not have any more. They're sold out on their site. And also, I could not find it at Ulta, and I know it was in Ulta at one time. This is a limited edition signature 12-piece pressed pigments palette that celebrates the Barbie factor in all of us. Do y'all remember playing with Barbies? I sure remember playing with Barbies. We had the best set, my sister and I. I mean, we had 3 girls all play with these Barbies. So we had a lady that made personalized Barbie outfits, and they were so expensive, but my mom would let us each pick one every now and then to purchase. But yeah, I was a big Barbie playing person. Now, this eye palette has shimmers, glitters, and mattes, and it's to celebrate the 60 years of Barbie. Now, it is a limited edition, so I don't see it coming back. Usually, they don't produce anymore. And reviews, the only reviews I could find were on the Pure site. They had 24, and I don't really like reviews on a particular brand site. I don't think they're accurate because a lot of brands send out samples to people in efforts that they do reviews on their site. So for whatever it's worth, they didn't give like an average. There was only one person that gave it 4 stars out of the 24. The remaining 23 gave it 5 stars, and they all said it was very pigmented, easy to blend, and but one lady said it had lots of fallout. That was the only negative thing I found. So if you don't get this one, the second variation is from Lunar Beauty. It's the Manny MUA Life is a Drag palette that sells for $36. And guess what? I have this palette. I bought it right when it came out. It has 8 neutral He says it like this: 8 naughty neutrals and 6 your face bolds. It's cruelty free. They had 51 reviews on it, and it got a 4.9 out of 5. They really loved the palette, and that was on the Lunar Beauty site. Well, what I can say, I do have a review on this palette. I will link it up above. I really love the palette, and I love the neutrals as well as the bold colors. I like that it had neutrals plus a pop of color in the palette. And I also do a tutorial in my video. It was an early video. If you'll see, it's very different from how I do them now. So if you want to watch it, it's up there. Concerning this palette, I almost didn't buy it, but I put personalities aside and thought it was going to be a good palette, so I purchased it. If I had to buy it based on if I liked a person, I probably wouldn't buy it, but I did, and I liked the palette. And that is the 4 sneak peeks we have so far for our premium box. Other brands you're going to see in this premium box are more Natasha Denona. I can't wait to see what this could possibly be. Stila, Becca, Cover FX. So let's move on to our base box. Our April base box will cost $25, and it will be valued up to $180. Now, right now, we have 2 products for the first sneak peek. They're going to use our quizzes to see which products you get. So I'm recommending everybody go and check your quiz, redo your complexion quiz, and your other quiz. There's 2 quizzes. You want to make sure that you have the correct information, especially when they go to see if you have dry skin or normal skin. The first item is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's the OG Original Primer that sells for $32. This primer will quickly minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines for a smoother than smooth skin. It gives your face a natural finish, and it's excellent for dry, combo, and oily skin. It's a silky, lightweight balm worn alone, under, or over makeup. Some of the reviews on this box. Now, this is an OG product. It's been around a long time, so it has 7,297 reviews. That is a good sampling, I'd say. The more you have, the better it is. It gets a 4.1 out of 5, which is amazing for that many reviews. Over 5,300 were in the 4 to 5 star range. You had under 1,000 that were in the negative range. I'd say negative range is from 2 to 1 star. So some of the pros. Okay, she had problematic skin and large pores. She had a sample size of this, but she loved it so much she purchased a full size of it. Her foundation stays on all day. One person said it's worth the price. You don't see your pores. One lady said she gets compliments on her skin. It helps her makeup stay on in humid weather. She actually lived in Louisiana. One other person said it makes her skin look like she has no pores. It's the perfect base for a tinted moisturizer, one person said. Now, some of the cons. One person said she used a lot of this product and it didn't make her face smooth. You could still see the texture. And I know one person said she was excited to try this because of all the good reviews to blur out her pores in her T-zone area. And once she put it on, she had oily skin in her T-zone area. Her foundation would move. It slid all over her face and it would start peeling. Y'all know what peeling is? I get this sometimes. It's where you rub your face and your product just starts to ball up on your face. A lot of people said that it would peel like that. And it seemed like it was people who had oily skin that would have this issue. But so many people didn't have this issue, so I don't know. The second variation is from Benefit Cosmetics also. It's their new Hydrating Primer. It's the Professional Hydrating Primer. This one sells for $32 also. It's 0.75 of a fluid ounce. This primer will help diminish pores and hydrate the skin in one step. It has hyaluronic acid that attracts moisture and helps maintain hydration. It also has shea butter extract in it, which soothes and moisturizes your skin. This is a silky smooth primer that helps moisturize skin. It helps makeup stay put and minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines. It provides up to 12 hours of hydration for normal to dry skin. And this one was clinically tested. The reviews, it only had 71 reviews because it's fairly new. And it gets a 4.1 out of 5 stars, which is very good. 56 people gave it 4 to 5 stars. Only 10 people gave it 2 to 1 star. So some of the pros: love this. Have dry skin, and this has been a godsend. I have had amazing results. This next person said she has a dry skin area around her nose, so her foundation and concealer would come off very easily because of the dry patches, and after using this a week, she had no more dry patches. All makeup stays in place. It stopped makeup from creasing around her laugh lines. It goes on easy and gives me glowy skin. It's worth the money, and it's hydrating. Now, some of the cons. Horrible. It flaked and peeled off my face. Another person, it flakes. Do not like this. What I would say, you don't ever rely on a primer to correct your skin problems. It all comes with skincare. Make sure you're taking care of your skin. If you have dry patches, you need to moisturize and exfoliate. Even though you have dry patches, you can still exfoliate with a light exfoliator. You might not exfoliate 4 times a week. You may do it 2 or 3 times a week, or find a really good one you do once a week. But when I say good, I mean something that is for dry, sensitive type skin. If you have sensitive skin, you don't want to use any harsh exfoliants on your face if your skin cannot handle it. But you have to do that all with skincare. I think that's the first thing. So here we have 2 different primers by the same company. One is the mattifying primer, the OG original primer, and the next one is their new hydrating primer. This is one time that Boxy said they're going to look at our profiles and see who gets what. I should get the hydrating primer because I say on everything I have dry skin. So hopefully everybody gets what they what their profile says they are. Other brands that we're going to see in the base box are Zoeva, Elemis, and Dose of Colors. Now, Joe Martin also mentioned in Glam with Suzanne's Instagram talk that there was going to be certain products in the base box. Now, I'm not sure if he meant in April. I thought he meant in April, but it could be down the line. The products were moisturizer or cleanser, and he also mentioned another brush set, but different sizes. This would be an eyeshadow brush set. So we're always ready for that. And he also did mention in the base box we would be getting lashes with the glue. And I'm all for that. I'd love to try different glues because I have trouble with lash glue. So I thought that was really good. Now let's go over some of those questions that Suzanne asked Joe Martin in her interview. Other brands that are going to be in April 2020's base box are Zoeva, Elemis, Dose of Colors. Also, I want to touch on some points that Glam with Suzanne talked about in her interview with Joe Martin. One of the questions that she asked him was to tell us about why all this drama is going on about counterfeit products. Rather than listening to rumors, she asked him, we wanted to know straight from his mouth what's going on. He said that started with Farzali. He said that is not true. He said everything they get comes directly from that brand. So every product from Farzali is authentic. They know these people well. He's friends with them. they would not switch out product. I guess they were saying they were switching out the products, that they weren't actually Perzali product. And he said this is absolutely not true. Now, her next question was, are there any new brands that are going to be in future boxes? This was one I showed y'all way back, and a lot of people didn't like it, but Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner will be in a box. We will see more Hourglass in a base box. We will see Kevin Aucoin. Yes, that's how it's pronounced, Aucoin. He's from South Louisiana, but he is deceased. Also, Sunday Riley will be in a base box and also premium. And more Natasha Denona in a base box. And they're still working on some brands. They're always working on new brands. She also asked him if there would be more complexion products in the box. And he said that yes, and he said tinted moisturizers was one that he could mention. He also mentioned that we would also see in a base box moisturizers and cleansers, also lashes with glue, and a brush set by, I don't know which brand, but it will be an eyeshadow brush set. The next question was, will there be any more limited edition skincare boxes? And the answer to that, Joe said, it will be possibly in Boxy pop-up or something like that, like bundles we'll be able to purchase, or limited edition boxes. And somebody asked a question, will we see any silk pillowcases in a box? And they said stay tuned, so that's a big possibility, I would say. Then the next question was, will we see perfume in the box? And will it be a choice item or a variation? Now, yes, we will be seeing perfumes, but the problem with a perfume is it cannot get on an airplane to be shipped to us in a box. He cannot ship perfume in a box on an airplane. So that leaves out places like Puerto Rico. So you can't put it as a choice item because of that. So it probably will be a variation type item. I did go online and look up the specifications on shipping perfume on USPS, FedEx, and UPS, and they do not allow it to be shipped by air. I want to thank you all for watching. If anybody wants to subscribe to Boxycharm, I have the links to the free products, the codes down below. Plus, I'll always list the link if you want to subscribe to Boxycharm, or if you want to upgrade from Boxycharm to BoxyLux or get the premium box. You can use the link for all of those. I want to mention our giveaway for March for this month is 2 Jeffree Star Bloodlust palettes. These are amazing. If you'd like to get in, if you'd like to get into my giveaway, it's very easy. All you need to do is subscribe, make sure you're set to public, and comment on each video in March. That will be your entry for that video, and it gives you an opportunity to gain entries throughout the month. Every video you watch, you can put an entry under that video by commenting, but you need to watch the complete video because sometimes I put giveaway clues inside the video and you have to have those on your comment. So I'll have all the rules and regulations listed below in a link, so no problem. Because Bloodlust palette reminds me of the movie Purple Rain with one of my most favorite pop stars, Prince. For the giveaway clue, could you put either a umbrella or a rain cloud in remembrance of Prince? So I want to thank you all for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, and please share this out to your family and friends. It really helps my channel out. Please remember to hit the like button if you like the video. And until next time, bye. Take care.